That boy Welly.
That boy Willie.
You're watching
Fire content. That boy Willie, yes sir.
It's your boy, That Boy Welly. I'm sorry about my camera. My camera just acting up today for some reason. But we got the hottest reaction videos. I love these cop videos. Let's just get straight into the reaction. You feel me? Let's go.
Wagner?
Okay, what's going on?
I don't even know.
You don't know what's going on?
Is he breathing?
Hey, dispatch, bro. What's going on? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you don't even know what's going on? Bro, I called you for a reason. So, bro, like, stop being sarcastic. That sounds sarcastic. And bro, trust me, the dispatcher could be a nice, friendly person. But, bro, when you come off the line like that.
Oh my God. My husband is dead.
Okay, is that your husband?
My husband's freaking out. Yes, it's my friend. Elizabeth, get outside.
Ma'am.
He's on the floor. There's blood everywhere. Oh my God, he has a gunshot wound in the back of his head. He's in the throat.
What is your name?
My name is Sherry Kinney.
Sherry. You don't see a gun?
No, I don't see a gun.
Okay. Listen, I need you and your husband to back out of the residence and wait outside for the officers. Do you hear me?
All right.
In May 2017, police in the small, quiet town of Bel Air, Ohio, find a man dead in his...
I noticed, like, not to just point out any shade, but, like, most of this stuff happens in Ohio, bro. I'm not saying Ohio's a bad place, but most of this stuff I be seeing and I be peeping, it happens in Ohio, bro. Like, hey, let me just check that off my bucket list of places not to go.
A gunshot wound to the head. When police arrive on the scene, they meet with the husband and wife that had found the deceased man. David Kinney and his wife Cherry are longtime friends of the victim, 43-year-old Brad McGarry.
I can't believe that.
How long you guys been playing?
8, 9 years.
Oh yeah.
My kids call him Uncle. He's supposed to go to the Bahamas with us in August.
Best buds, I think.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
He met him at coal mining classes years ago, and we just took him and his family.
I'm trying not to freak out. I'm sorry. I can't not see that. I'm not supposed to see that, man.
Once you go from the beginning, how you come about coming out here?
That right there is a weed eater. Is the whole plant.
Okay. The breeding the weed eater?
Yes, sir. We come to the basement door and knocked. Because my daughter knocked on the front door. I told her, I said, Cisco, knock on the back door. She went up and knocked on the back door. Door was open. I went up right behind her. I noticed that the kitchen was scattered. There was stuff all over the place. I told my wife, I said, Sherry, something's wrong.
When the police look in the basement, they find the body of Brad McGarry lying face down on the floor with a pool of blood around his head.
Hate to come like to a scene and see that. This is why I don't think I could be like a police criminal, like scene investigator, bro. Like a pool of blood, and that's somebody you knew, like as a homie, bro. That's if I see my homie like that, bro, I'd be upset.
Brad McGarry was an openly gay man in a small conservative neighborhood. His friends state that he had just ended a relationship with a man named Scotty, but they didn't know his last name.
They stayed with him like an issue with him?
He's the last relationship he was in. It was pulled off, and he hasn't been with anybody ever since.
Who was the girl?
It was the guy.
He was in with the guy?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, who was the guy?
Scott something.
Oh man.
Bad blood there.
I think just a regular relationship breaker and then
While looking around the house, police noticed that it appears to have been ransacked. Oddly enough, they noticed that nothing has actually been taken. There were multiple newer phones lying around, a large TV, and even money on the floor. Police are convinced that the robbery was staged. The next thought is that it was suicide. When the coroner arrives, he starts taking a look at Brad's body. It is apparent that there is a gunshot wound to the head, so he asks if there was a gun found anywhere, but no gun was found. Since oftentimes suicide victims fall on top of the gun after committing the act, police roll the body over, but they still do not find a gun.
I don't see a firearm. No, I didn't either. They flipped him over, they didn't see a gun. And that's the case. It wasn't no suicide. He's a rigger. Who found him? People outside. David Kinney.
Detectives begin interviewing friends and family of Brad right away, trying to form a timeline and gain as much information as possible as to who may have done this.
We know somebody ace. Now we know somebody did it. Let's see. I feel like, I don't want to say it's the friend because that just feels like too obvious. I don't think it's the friend. I think it's like I don't know.
After getting the full name of Scotty Butler, Brad's recently ex-boyfriend, they head to his house right away to interrogate him. When detectives arrive at the house, his mother answers the door and states that Scotty has been in jail for the past 3 months for violating his probation. Scotty Butler is no longer a suspect, as he had a solid alibi. Detectives decide to take a look around the neighbourhood to see if there are any cameras filming towards Brad's house. Thankfully, one neighbour had a camera that faced towards the street near Brad's house. They would be able to see who came and went from the house. While reviewing the camera footage, they continue to interview friends and family. David had taken some pictures and screenshots that could help detectives in the investigation, so they took his phone to copy the information. The issue the detective is having at this moment is that just the night before, Brad's cousin said something that completely changed the direction of the investigation.
Sunday, we went to Grammy's. We were sitting around the table. It was just me and Brad and Heather, which is another cousin of mine. And he made a comment how this DJ guy, he was coming over. Brad's intent was it was romantic. He made a joke about taking a nap. And it wasn't taking a nap. He was insinuating that they were having sex. It was like quotation marks.
This was Sunday.
This was Sunday.
The day he was killed.
Yes.
What time do you leave?
Between 1:30 and 2.
Really?
Yes, he was
That's
supposed
the first I heard of that.
He was dropping all the tuxes off. I also know that he was married. They've been married.
Who told you that?
Brad did.
Brad told you?
Yeah. She, being the wife, didn't know all this time. They've been doing this for years.
She telling this whole story, boy. God, Lee, like, we ain't asked for all that, but hey, that's gonna help the case. But like, man, we ain't asked for all that, fam.
I understand the two of them, Brad and DJ, kind of, I don't know if they laid low or they completely broke up. I guess they call him DJ or David Kenny.
Really?
Yes, it's the only guy.
I knew that.
Because it's the only guy he's ever told me about. It's the guy. That's him.
The guy.
That's him.
The detectives made David believe they took his phone for the pictures he had, but the truth was they were tracking where his phone was when Brad was murdered, as well as finding proof that him and Brad had a relationship beyond friends. When they took a look at his phone, even though he has deleted everything, they are able to see the text messages between David and Brad. Evidence shows that they were in fact in a sexual relationship. They review the phone history and find that David's phone was directly at Brad's house at the time of the murder. They also discover, while reviewing the neighbour's CCTV footage, that David had driven to Brad's right before the murder in his wife's car, then left 40 minutes later. David would then appear again hours later in his truck with his family, delivering the weed eater Brad supposedly wanted.
Come on, my boy. That's your homie, Bill. That's your homie, boy. Boy.
Bro. Police know that David was there when Brad was killed. Now they need to work to get the truth out of David.
Where's your phone putting you at Brad's house the time he got killed? It was past 3.
I was not there when Brad was killed.
You were at his house.
Yes, sir.
I'm the murderer. You were
Oh,
there.
God.
You know exactly when he was killed.
Yes, sir, I know.
You were there when he was killed.
No, sir, I was not at his house when that man was murdered. Sir, I can't.
This is the kind of shit that gets people in trouble.
Oh, my God, I know.
We're gonna lose everything. Lose your wife, lose your kids. Okay? This don't happen.
This is the perfect time where y'all say, can I get my lawyer, please? Because that accusation alone, hey, I'm trying to put y'all on game. Ask for a lawyer. Just ask for a lawyer, bro. It makes everything better. Just ask for a lawyer.
Had a chance to come clean. Look at me.
No, don't look at him. Go get your lawyer, please.
We're past.
I swear on everything. Holy God.
What happened next?
He went in the garage.
It's okay. David. Look at me in the eye, bud. Tell me. What happened next?
He was so scared. the guy came running out of the garage. And he got into Brad's BMW. And then I left.
Years, the detective knows that people subconsciously hide their face when lying, especially from police. The police all...
There was another man there. I swear to you, God, to you, I do not know his name. I do not know his name. He did kind of have a little bit of a... But I got scared. I didn't know what to do. And then I left. Oh.
Why did you do this elaborate story? Why did you put your own daughter in that basement with that body? You did that.
Yes, sir.
And you knew he was down there.
That's kind of facts, bro. Why would you put your daughter in that situation to see a dead body? Like, bro, ain't nobody want to see that. If you know you was in that room or so-called in that room with somebody else and you seen this man get killed, you gonna bring your family down there to see it? Like, come on, bro. Ain't nobody trying to see that, bro. It's kind of sick in the head, bro.
What's you and your family?
Sir,
Tell me what happened.
I did not kill him.
You knew Brad was dead? And you...
Getting closer.
I'll tell you something. Maybe somebody was around and accidentally shot him. I panicked.
I love my wife and kids to death.
You love Brad too?
I did. I mean,
sometimes you think about leaving your wife for him? Okay.
I told him numerous times, man, I'm not gonna get my wife. He had just kind of like waving at me, you know what I mean?
Grab it.
I pushed him.
Okay. What happened?
I saw him.
Change your story like 6 times, bro, and you think police gonna believe it? Bro, you done gave yourself up. Hey, as usual, I keep telling y'all, get a lawyer, bro, because look at how many times this man done changed his story. It doesn't look good at the end, bro. And I'm not trying to defend the killer, especially not one who brings his daughter to the scene. I'm not trying to defend him, but like, bro, to be like on the up and up, if you really want to have a better chance of your case, bro, just don't talk at all, period. But, hey, like I said, that boy Welly, like, comment, subscribe, we on to the next.